stop. No. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mwah. Stop it. Goedenavond. Dames en heren, ik ben zo trots en blij om hier te zijn in Schavenhaag. Or The Hague, as we call it in England. And I remember, I don't want to be rude to you here, but I remember someone saying, why are the Dutch so wonderful? They legalize prostitution, they're the first to legalize all gay acts and gay partnerships, and they're so friendly towards all people, and they're just the most tolerant, wise, kind people on earth. And I would say, no. 2/3 of them are. The other third went to South Africa. And so... but we've all got guilty secrets in our past. But I suppose I'm here to talk about my book, which is just one life, a peculiar life, if one wants to call it that.
You conquered all of those addictions, didn't you?
Yes, I have.
Why did you? I mean,
why did I conquer them?
Yes. What was wrong with smoking then in the end?
Pride, I think. Pride, the fact that I stopped enjoying them. I'm getting back to being tubby again, which is a worry. But there's a section in the book which I'll read to you. Perhaps some reading from the book wouldn't be too bad an idea. And it's a.
Oh, we got lots of time. So.
Yeah, it shows. It upset some of my friends when I wrote it, but I thought it was worth writing because it was completely true. It was while I was out making a documentary. So I talk about the first time I gave up sugar, which I was rehearsing with Hugh Laurie and Emma Thompson. We were doing a TV show. And then I write about a scene 27 years later in a room at the Hotel Colbert in Antananarivo, Madagascar. It was very, very hot and very, very humid, and I was wearing nothing but boxer shorts. An approaching thunderstorm growled menacingly, and the hotel's internet connection, flaky at the best of times, failed. As I stood up from my desk to go to the bathroom, a terrible sight caught my eye. An enormously fat man with gigantic drooping bosoms and a vast overhanging belly was crossing the room. I checked, turned back, and stared in horror and disbelief. There he was again, filling the wardroom mirror, a comically overweight, middle-aged man, as grotesquely obese as anyone I had seen since I had filmed in the American Midwest the year before. I inspected the bulk of this disgusting mountain of blubber from tip to toe and began to weep. I'd spent the last quarter century seeing myself on large and small screens and photographed in newspapers, and had never been under any illusions concerning my physical appearance. But for some reason, on that evening in that room, I saw myself as I was. I didn't shudder, cover myself up and move on. I didn't pretend that everything was fine. I didn't say to myself that I was tall enough to carry a little extra weight. I cried at the terrible thing that I had become. There were scales in the bathroom, 139 kilograms. What was that in English? I had an app for that on my phone. 21 stone and 12 pounds. Holy imperial hell. 22 stone, 306 pounds. It was Thomas Mann, the great German novelist, who defined a writer like this. He says, writers are just ordinary people who find writing more difficult than everybody else. And some people immediately get that. The people who immediately get that are writers, because that's the point about writing. Only a writer knows how unbefucking-leavably difficult writing is. And most people start writing, and they write a good few pages, and they're rather pleased with them. And they go, that's good, and they're on fire. And then the next morning they look at it and they go, oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Or they might even write a chapter and a half and then just stop and run out of ideas and think, I don't know how to carry on. I don't know how to carry on, as if they've been cheated by the muse, whose job it is to tell them how to carry on. But a writer understands that writing is so difficult that that's how it's always going to be. It's always going to be absurdly difficult. Yes. You're very kind. Dank u wel.